Hello, I'm Beardy Blocks. Welcome back for another tutorial. Now, it's Sector 8 today. Now, this is a long one, lot of corners, so we're going to get right in there and have a look. Okay, so first up, we best talk about this little squiggle now. I think it's called Keramore. Now, once you round this third gear left-hander, it's flat out now, but you do need to be careful with your line there. It is a bit of an awkward little section coming onto this flat, and it's important you get it right. Now, yeah, as I was saying, it's more the bumps I think it is now. So I try and take it quite wide and then line myself up for this hump here. You hear that little hump as it kicked up? Now, if you're steering too much, you come over, it'll flick you off. But yeah, and then you flat out down through this Glen Duff, is it Glen Trammon? I think it's called. Yeah, and then you've got this, I know it's Glen Duff in there, but then you've got a very gradual deceleration here. It's very awkward. As you can hear here, I'm giving little blips and just cruising all the way down as I get into third. And then round to get a good run onto this K-tree straight. Now, it's important that you get that because it's quite a long flat bit there. And yeah, it's a really difficult corner, this one, because engine deceleration alone is not enough. So yeah, you've got to keep a bit of throttle and make it a real gradual one. But as you can see there, I've got a bit less of a hectic one than the last example. But yeah, then on down through this Churchtown K-tree sort of bit. Now you've got to be careful over the hump here. It's got a bit of a lift here, just coming over there as you come past the tree. So keep your weight over the front end. Now this is a 6th gear right followed by a 6th gear left, but you're letting off a little bit to get the front in, and then down into 5th for the last right, and then flat down on into Ramsey. But yeah, this bit can be very awkward. I don't think I've ever quite got it right, but yeah, you're just using a bit of lift off oversteer sort of thing just to get it in. You can use a bit of hedge there if you want, but I'm never brave enough. But yeah, then flat out down on into Ramsey. Now, first one in down here, you've got Schoolhouse, which is a scary one. I do it in 5th. And there's a bus stop on the outside. Look, you can see I used it a little bit there. You do want to use that. And now you can be very greedy, as we're about to see here, but it does sometimes end up biting you. As you can see, at the braking zone, that lamppost there, I just end up spooning it because I've just panicked because I've come around too hot. Now, yeah, that lamppost, if you look on the left-hand side, we're looking out for a lamppost there now, and then we're braking down into a first gear right-hander. This is called Parliament Square. Now, once we're out of that, we're then flat out down here to Cruikshanks. Now, Cruikshanks, it lags a bit on this corner sometimes, but if you hear, I'm just cruising the engine in 3rd there. Then on down here for a 2nd gear left-hander. And then on down here, you want to get your line right here, because you can take this right-hander flat out if you take your line right. And then we get ready for braking zone there. I'm looking for the shadows there, but I always seem to mess up Ramsey. I can't really tell you where the braking zone is because there's so much variation in how fast I come over that, round that last right-hander. But yeah, and there's that. So now, what happened with the recording, I forgot to take a screenshot, so we're just going to have to go without a screenshot, but then I was 60th. Now, let's have a look at this example here. Yeah, I do apologise if that wasn't quite up to my usual standard, but then I thought it was an improvement anyway, and you can see what a top 100 sort of time is. And a lot of that was made up on K-Tree. That was a really nice run from run out of the corner running onto K-Tree, and I just managed to, you just hold the speed all the way down the straight. And yeah, and that was that. But then I hope you've noticed the improvement in video quality, hence why that last bit was done in one big section. I did the whole Ramsey thing not in clips, but it's just because I don't have that much footage, and I've been really struggling to get to grips with this editing software that I've got, but I think I've just about got there now, so hopefully it's not going to be as long a wait as it has been for the next video. But yeah, next one, Sector 9, another bit of a stinker for me, so I'm going to go off and get practicing and see if I can beat my best. But then until next time, I'm Beardy Blocks. Bye-bye.